Richard Anderson, British Army officer. Military career. Born in Chelsea, London on 28 April 1907, the son of Colonel Sir Neville Anderson, Anderson was educated at Tonbridge School and the Royal Military College, Sandhurst. After passing out from Sandhurst, he was commissioned as a second lieutenant into the King's Own Royal Regiment Lancaster on 1 September 1927. Anderson served with the 2nd Battalion, King's Own, throughout most of the interwar period, and was promoted to lieutenant on 1 September 1930 and captain on 28 December 1936. From 30 March 1937, he served as his battalion's adjutant, which was deployed to Palestine the following year, where it was stationed during the Arab revolt in Palestine, and commanded for most of this time by Lieutenant Colonel Neil Ritchie, who was succeeded in August 1939 by John Hardy. For his services in Palestine, Anderson was mentioned in dispatches on 15 September 1939. He served in the Second World War, initially still as battalion adjutant, until returning to England in April 1940, where he became Deputy Assistant Military Secretary at the War Office. From May to September 1940, he served as brigade major with the 199th Infantry Brigade, part of the 55th West Lancashire Infantry Division. In 1944, he was made commanding officer CO of the 1st Battalion, King's Own Royal Regiment Lancaster, commanding it in the Italian campaign, where he was awarded the Distinguished Service Order for leading an attack on the village of Mentone, which was successfully taken with only 28 casualties, including 5 KIA, compared to 105. Later, he was promoted to brigadier and became commander of 2nd Infantry Brigade, part of the British 1st Infantry Division in the Italian campaign. After the Second World War, he returned to Palestine and then became general officer commanding GOC 17th Gurkha Division in 1955. He was general officer commanding overseas forces in Malaya in 1957 and then vice adjutant general at the War Office from 1958. He was appointed General Officer Commanding-in-Chief Middle East Land Forces in 1960 and General Officer Commanding-in-Chief Northern Ireland Command in 1963. He retired in 1965. From 1959 to 1966, he was regimental colonel of the 10th Princess Mary's Own Gurkha Rifles. He lived at Tarrant Kingston House near Blandford in Dorset. In 1942, he married Dorrie Nora Weiberg, and with her had 2 sons. Honors and awards. Knight Commander of the Order of the Bath 10 June 1961, CB 1 January 1957, Commander of the Order of the British Empire 7 January 1949, Distinguished Service Order 7 December 1944, 28 June 1945, mentioned in dispatches 15 September 1939. Honorary Fellow, Institute of Civil Defense 1966.